The stock fog lights and their halogen reflector design is a pretty standard ho-hum affair that does its job but isn't all that impressive. Morimoto's XB LED projector fog lights, on the other hand, give your 2007 to 2014 F150 a tremendous level of light output and a hyper-aggressive look, all in a drop-in package. Morimoto's XB LEDs drop right into place of your F150's factory fog lights, and together generate up to 2400 raw lumens of light that's harnessed by a specifically designed projector lens to give you and your F150 a crisp cutoff and a clear beam path that greatly improves your F150's visibility at night and in inclement weather. This install can be accomplished with the wheels on or off, but it will allow much more access with the wheels removed. Begin by unplugging your current fog light from your factory harness. Then move on to the Phillips head alignment screw and remove it along with the spring. At the front of the light, use a trim tool to pry on either side of the light to pop it out of its clips in the bumper housing. Once released, the light can be pulled out of the front of the truck. If you take a look at our two new connectors, you will see a tab inside that we need to remove for our 2014 F150. Here is a before and after comparison of removing that tab. We accomplished this goal with a Dremel tool. Now take the new connector over with you to the fog light harness and plug in the bare connector to the harness to mark where the positive and negative terminals will go on final assembly. Slide off the rubber insulators from the new light housing so that you can push the wires into the new clip. Slide them in as far as you can, then use a set of pliers to fully seat them into the connector. You will hear them click when inserted completely. Now replace the insulators into the connector to prevent water from entering in the future. Slide in the new fog light housing and push it into place in the clips on the bumper. Around back, you can insert the new threaded clip into the alignment tab, followed by the OEM spring and screw. Tighten or loosen the screw to adjust the fog light to your liking. Clip in the Morimoto harness to the truck's harness to complete the installation.
The housing in these uses 3 different LEDs inside of it and puts out kind of a nice wide flat beam pattern in front of the truck. They're still street legal, so unlike trying to drop in some sort of off-road LED light that's going to get you in trouble with the cops, this is totally usable on the road all the time. With that being said, it is still a bit brighter than what your factory fog light would be, but it's not going to be overwhelming, so really just nice even spread of light. Driving with them day to day has been really pleasant. They work basically exactly the same way as your standard fog lights do, use the same switch and everything. There's no crazy wiring there, so it's very simple, very clean cut, feels factory. I do like that they're black inside the housing, so they actually match the factory black HID headlights that this truck came with, as well as the light temperature is a lot more similar. It looks a little funky with these trucks a lot of times to have HID headlights with just a halogen bulb in your fog light, so this is a lot better match.
Check out these blacked out Morimoto LED fogs by clicking the link here at the end of this video. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Stage 3 Motorsports, subscribe to our YouTube channel and head on over to our social media pages to give us a follow.